Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Jose.
And I'm Emma.
And today we went out and following a subscriber's suggestion, we tried to get some big burritos. Look at that.
Yes, it's definitely heavy. It's definitely hefty.
Yes,
it's a big boy.
It's a thick boy.
It's a thick boy.
It's grande, niño.
Yes. I got carne asada, super burrito, everything, spicy salsa. I even got cheese, even though I usually say no cheese, but I thought maybe it might get a little cheese pull. I don't know.
And I got carnitas, super burrito. Minus the lettuce, minus the sour cream.
Which are my favorite ingredients. Like lettuce and sour cream is the best part of a burrito.
Nah.
So. And then they gave us salsa. This looks exciting. It's like an orangey one.
Yeah.
We got dos salsa verdes. And then we got whatever the heck this is. This looks like a roasty type one. And then there's a red one over there, right?
Yeah.
Let's crack these babies open.
And I think what we're gonna do is cut these in half, and she'll have half and I'll have half, and then we'll share notes.
Yeah, except for I vote that we each get the bigger half of our own burrito because, like I said, lettuce and sour cream is my favorite part of a burrito. I was just gonna go like that, no?
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You do you, boo.
Okay.
Careful with the shakiness, and sorry for the shakiness, but our setup is delegato. Oh, that's good.
It's good.
That's good.
Oh, it's juicified. Look at that. There's a name for that when you cut food in half and like show it like that. I don't know. I'll get back to you if I figure out what that is. Somebody came up with a name for it. Oh, you're annihilating it on this side.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Why didn't you just let me do it?
I don't know. I want to do something.
Actually, you did okay. You did all right, kid. Look at that.
Ooh.
Looks pretty damn good. I think I'm gonna bite into this one that Jose cut because it looks the most precarious. I think it needs to be eaten soon.
Good choice on the carnitas. They're like crispy.
That's the thing about this place. They do meat hella good.
Now you want to give a shout out to the person who suggested this video?
In our most recent video, our mac and cheese video, our friend and subscriber, Matt Foley, commented and told us he'd like us to take a field trip down to the Mission. Or actually for us, it's up to the Mission. Up to the Mission. And,
Towards about.
and get our hands on the biggest burrito we could find and chow down on it. So, interestingly enough, La Cumbre is my favorite burrito in the city. Like, do you see what I'm saying about like the tortilla? I don't know. I have a lot. We'll get into what I think about them, but we Googled biggest burritos, plural. If you just say burrito, something else comes up. But anyway, biggest burritos in San Francisco, and La Cumbre is the #1 hit. So I was like, we might as well, because I also love them. They're not like that huge, but they're hefty, thick boys, and they're delicious.
They get the job done.
Yeah. Really good. And honestly, I'm mad at you for not getting sour cream and cheese, or sour cream and lettuce, but this is really good.
It is. As you guys know, I've mentioned it before in videos. I'm not the biggest burrito fan, but a good burrito does hit the spot. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like the rice and like the lettuce, the sour cream. I don't know.
I love all those things.
I'm a tacos guy and I'm a torta guy. So that's where I stand. However, I know you can get like breakfast burritos like at like donut shops and like you know, other places.
Like coffee shop.
Yeah. But Mexican restaurants, you know, oftentimes have a breakfast menu. And they have breakfast burritos. And they are bomb.
Yeah.
I like to get like a ham and egg with refried beans. Again, I'm not a fan of the rice. I don't get the rice. But ham and eggs with refried beans and also like chorizo and eggs. Hella good.
Chorizo and egg breakfast burritos, hella good. Jose opened up my eyes to the world of the breakfast menu at taquerias. I think it's overlooked by like Americans. You know, I don't know. You tell us. Do you guys eat off the breakfast menu at taquerias? Like, cause their breakfast burritos at a taqueria are like the most legit ever.
Modelo. She's got a Victoria going in. And the thing about Mexican breakfast is that oftentimes they're served all day.
True.
So if you got hungering for breakfast, I'm telling you, try a breakfast burrito from a Mexican spot.
The salsa is really good. I don't know, like, why is it like creamy? I don't know. Let me try this one. There's like random like red chips in our chips.
And again,
that one's good.
And again, y'all know me with the green sauce. I love my green sauce, and this one is definitely acceptable.
That one's hella good.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like whatever with green salsa. That one's really good. I tell you, man, they're doing it right over here. And also, on top of the fact that they came up as the biggest burrito in San Francisco, they boast to be the birthplace of the Mission style burrito.
Whatever that means.
We didn't even plan that out, but like we feel like that was an added bonus because Matt really wanted like a Mission burrito. And well, there you have it. I'm gonna try. Which one you're eating? The carnitas?
Yeah.
Do you guys do this? Do you guys slowly undress your burrito like this, or do you just take it all off? Look at all that guac, and it's like legit guac too. It's like delicious, bomb guac. Their carne asada is so juicy and flavorful. It's so delicious.
Yeah, carne asada tacos are the business.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said, love your content, but you guys say hella too much. And
Really?
ever since then, yeah, the comment was deleted, but it stuck with me. It stuck with me, you know, and it's like...
We didn't delete the comment. It's like YouTube deleted it or something, right?
Or the person that posted it.
I didn't even see that.
Somebody came to the rescue. That guy that why am I forgetting his name? The guy that was with Karen at that Taco Bell.
Oh, Joel Kent.
Joel Kent came to the rescue
Bill.
and was like, "Hey, listen, it's a Bay Area thing." And
Thank you, Joel.
Yeah,
I wasn't
and I
even
was
a part
like-
of this conversation. I've been so consumed with work lately, you guys. I'm sorry. I've been kind of like quiet for a few days in the comments and stuff. But go ahead. So Joel was our bae and stood up for us. Thank you.
I was like, "Yes, somebody gets it." And then soon after, the comment was deleted. But I can't help but to keep thinking about it.
Oh my god, that red salsa is like freaking fire. Why didn't you tell me that?
It's not hot at all.
Hella hot. Like fire spice level, not like bomb fire. Well, in terms of saying hella, if anyone thinks we say hella too much, don't ever come to the Bay Area, because I think both he and I do not say it halfway near as much as you hear other people say it.
Yeah.
I mean, It's just a part of my vocabulary. Honestly, everybody says it here. It's like in certain areas where they say like wicked or like mad, like in the East Coast they say like mad, like that's mad good. But getting back to this burrito, I feel like their flour, oh my god, my mouth is like on fire. I feel like their flour tortillas are so good. They're like, they have like sort of like a floury feeling exterior as opposed to like a sticky moist exterior. How I'm dipping a chip in sour cream because my mouth is on fire, just in case you guys were wondering. It makes it seem like to me the tortillas taste homemade. Like they probably aren't, but they're probably getting them from like a bomb ass place. Do you like the tortilla or you don't?
No, yeah, I do.
This place is right in like the heart of the Mission, like where it's hella like crackin', you know, there's like lots of bars and like nightlife and lots of restaurants. Like, I mean, just like between 16th and 17th on Mission Street and Valencia and the other streets that are like parallel to Mission Street, there's probably like more restaurants than most towns or cities have in their entire city, you know, like tons. And all the restaurants are they're either like places that have like stood the test of time, like ancient restaurants that have been there forever and haven't changed a thing, or like new bougie places, you know, that like can afford the rent because they charge you an arm and a leg. And so that, I think that speaks volumes, because La Cumbre is like been there forever. Maybe we can look up like how long it actually has been there, and they haven't, like, it's an old fashioned like traditional style taqueria, you know.
So I hope you guys this week, or we don't know when this will be posted, but I hope your days are going well.
Yeah.
And are eventful, and that you're staying safe and following protocols, guys. It's all about protocols.
Yeah.
We see a lot of people recently not wearing masks, just like effing around, you know, lollygagging, and you're like, hey.
I don't know what you've been reading, but not the time nor the place, sir.
Right. We gotta listen to our, you know, health advisors.
Exactly.
That's how we feel, at least, you know?
Yeah, and it's like, I wear a mask to protect you. Wouldn't it be nice if you wore a mask to protect me?
We're big on, like, you know, there's a lot of confusing information out there about this, but all we know is that we want to protect folks who are in the at-risk category.
Yeah.
Should we tell them about John?
Oh, John.
Is that like too much of a story?
It's a story.
So
You guys want to hear a story?
let me try to break it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jose will edit it so that it's short. We were walking the dogs and saw this elderly gentleman who was hobbling down the street, across the street from us. He had a seeing eye stick, like the one for blind people. Big dark sunglasses on, a boot like on his leg, like with a cast and all kinds of stuff going on his foot. And he was trying to drag like a little pull cart, like what you would carry like groceries or something in, like if you were a walker and not a driver. And we saw the wind was just roaring, and we saw him almost like take a tumble. And we could just kind of you know, you want to respect people's privacy, but we kind of observed for a second. We could just tell he was very discombobulated. He was not able to really tell like where he was. You could tell he was confused. So I like yelled across the street, and mind you, like, we're supposed to be like social distancing, masks and all that, and like he's super old. And so I was like, sir, can I help you? Like, would it be okay if I came and helped you? And he actually was like, yeah, actually I would like some help or whatever. And so I went over there. He starts talking to me immediately. I could tell he was like lonely, wanted to tell me about like everything, like instantly. And long story short, he set out to go to the grocery store and basically just bit off more than he could chew. He's only recently legally blind and also injured his foot. So to be trying to navigate, like, and I'll tell you, he was going the wrong way. He was not going towards the grocery store. So it was really heartbreaking. So we ended up loading him in our car and we took him to the grocery store. And then when we got there, I couldn't say goodbye. I couldn't just like send him on his way. So I was like, we'll wait for you and we'll drive you home. And he was like, okay. Then I see that the grocery people won't let him bring his cart in, which he was lightweight using for support, you know, almost like a cane. So that broke my heart. So I was like, sir, can I help you in the grocery store? Like, I don't mean to like invade your privacy. And but I could tell he was actually like, no, want to help me pick out some plums? Sure. Like, he was totally happy to have the company. So I walked around the store with him. I helped him pick out all the things he wanted, listened to all of his stories. And then we drove him home and we got there only to find out he had like a gigantic flight of stairs. He needed to somehow get this stuff up. So I took his groceries upstairs. He couldn't find his key on his key ring because he couldn't fucking see. So we took like a key thing that we had on our own keychain and like set it up on his key ring so that now he'd be able to like feel the right key. And then I took his groceries up into his house, into his kitchen. Talked about him, talked with him for a little while, gave him our phone number written in like permanent marker on like a huge piece of paper, took his number, asked him to please contact like health services. He said he would. Had like a lovely little chat, said our goodbyes. I got in the car and just immediately started bawling. And now I've like cried about him like almost every day since we met him because I can't stop thinking about him.
And we were saying that we need to just follow up.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, what's up?
Give him a call. I want to take him out to dinner. Like,
poor guy. Poor guy. And it's like,
he had such a good attitude. He was so nice.
Yeah.
You could tell like he didn't feel like a charity case, you know? But
and maybe we're like doing too much, you know what I mean? But I think like people like that should be definitely taken care of. Like, what the is
Way
this
better.
guy doing?
yeah.
Just blind, trying to figure out how to work this stick and, you know, navigate being blind just recently. And how do you let a person like that just, oh, okay, cool, be on your merry way? There's got to be a better way for social services to take care of this guy.
How many times has our system failed this guy? That he was diagnosed as being legally blind, that he went in with this horrific foot injury, and every time they just sent him home. Like, they didn't say, like, let's get you set up with home health care, like a home health aide. Like, he mentioned something to me like, I'd pay somebody $30 just to open up all my mail because I can't read it. I'm like, I can't. I'm so sad. It's so sad.
Yeah. The point is, they should be taken better care of because, yeah.
We need to take care of our people in need, particularly our senior citizens. Like, we're all going to be there one day, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know,
I'll tell you what, though. This guy was wearing a mask. So if he can wear a mask, quit your lollygagging.
Did you hear how he was
and
breathing,
put on a mask.
too, when he was talking?
Yes.
He would talk and he'd go, and in 1982, like, you could, like, hear this, like, I don't know what was up with his breathing. It killed me, the poor guy.
Well, we're going to follow up with him, and everything's going to be fine and dandy. Mm-hmm. So let's move on. Yeah.
Sorry to be Debbie Downers, but...
But in other Debbie Downer news, the other day we went to the pet store because we needed doggy food. And I don't know if you guys have heard this before. We feed these guys like real food that's like cooked and then frozen, and then we have to like cook it again. And like they go on this like they'll eat the food for a while, and then eventually they're just like kind of not wanting it. So I was like, I think it's time to like switch it up. So we went there to get like a different flavor. Excuse me. We're sitting there in the store, and Emma's like, I think I'm gonna order us some sandwiches because Subway's across the street. And so she orders them. We're walking out, And I go, I'm just gonna go to the car, and you can walk across the street to Subway, pick up the sandwiches, and I'll pick you up, you know? So as I'm going back there, I've noticed in the parking lot, this guy just gets assaulted by two guys. They steal his car. It happens so fast. It was just the saddest thing to see somebody just like running around for help, trying to like flag anybody down, you know what I mean? And it was just,
but it was really
sad.
For the record, it was really far from where we were. Like, it wasn't like so that Jose could have intervened. It was like he could see it going on, but it was like,
it's like a good 20 yards.
And also, like, there might have even been a divider fence, like, between us. Like, he couldn't have run over there, like, so.
But again, just the optics of watching a guy, like, you know, get hit and then, like, immediately trying to flag somebody down because somebody stole his car. I got stupid mad. So now I'm stupid mad. I get in the car, and I'm like, all right, let's go pick up the sandwiches. Maybe that'll make me happy.
And there were people, like, coming to that guy's aid, though, by the way.
Yeah. Get in the car, turn the key, battery's dead. And I'm like, Emma, yeah, this is not good. The battery's dead. And this happened to us because you guys saw a video where we told you how this one guy like hacked the hell out of his battery to give us a jump.
Oh yeah, we told you about that.
And so it happened before, and we were told that it could be the battery. But we
needed to just replace it all together.
We were like, what is that guy now?
Yeah, let's live on the edge a little bit.
Exactly. But this time around, the guy was like, yeah, no, you guys need a new battery.
He said this battery had been in the car for 5 years, which apparently is a long time. I don't know.
Yeah, we looked it up like right as he was saying it, and apparently you're supposed to replace it after 3 years? Who knew?
Look at all that meat, guys. Like, I'm showing this other camera, but like I just hit meat valley in my burrito.
But yeah, so those have been events.
Luckily, we have roadside assistance, and the guy was able to come out, and he was gonna like jump the battery, and then I would have just like driven the car to like a car place. But Jose was smart, and he thought to ask him like, hey, can you help, like, can you replace the battery? Which I actually, quite frankly, thought was a stupid question.
No, I asked him, if I go get a battery now, how easy it is for me to replace it. I haven't replaced it.
No, but you asked him something to the effect of, like, the way you phrased it was like, could you help?
No.
And so maybe what you meant was like, can you kind of advise, like shed light on how this would happen? But the way he phrased it, the way I thought he was asking to begin with was like, could you do this for us? And I was like, why are you asking
English is my
that?
second language, so
whatever.
Who knows?
And so then what did the guy say?
Yeah, then the guy was like, I've got like 30 batteries. Because it was like a tow truck, you know, and they carry spare batteries, so they sell to people that need them.
But he was specifically like the battery guy for his tow thing. Like, I don't think he even had like the towy contraptions on his tow truck. It's like the side of it said like battery service.
No towy contraptions. So yeah.
So for the same price that we could have got a battery at a store, he replaced it right then and there. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, because we had just called AutoZone, and they usually replace it for you for free. But because of COVID, O'Reilly, you want to say O'Reilly one more time?
Well, go ahead. What were you going to say?
They usually replace the battery at no charge, or they help you replace it, but because of COVID-19, they don't want to do any interactions with anybody.
And that's why I want to specify it was O'Reilly, because we don't know if AutoZone had that policy. Right? I'm fair. Thank you.
Guys.
I don't want anybody in the comments like,
I work in AutoZone and we would have done it.
You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry, AutoZone. These were hella good, man.
Honestly, one of the best burritos I've had in like a really long time. Like, this green salsa is hella good. And the service was hella good too at this place. He handed me the burritos after like 5.2 seconds. He was like, and thank you for waiting. I'm like, what? What? How could you have made that any faster?
So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe you were having something yummy to eat while eating with us.
Yeah. And Matt Foley, we hope that you enjoyed this video, and that even though these burritos weren't hella huge, huge, we hope that you still enjoyed it.
Yeah, they weren't very big.
They weren't mad big. They were wicked normal size.
Yeah.
I mean, they were pretty big though. But anyway, we hope you liked it, and we hope you could taste it through the screen. And you guys, if you ever want a little chuckle, seek out Matt Foley's comments in our comment section, because he always says something funny.
Yeah.
So that's a good time, and we appreciate you.
So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down and let her rip on the comment section.
Yeah.
You know, do it.
Report us to BBB.
If we said hella too many times, just let us know.
Yeah. We appreciate any feedback you have.
We have more videos coming out. As always, we will be
Mukbang. Peace.